What's up, GlowLiners? Get ready, because we're about to drop some massive news that you absolutely need to know. First up, a huge event is planned to honor the memory of Charlie Kirk, and guess who's showing up? President Donald Trump, Vice President Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and a whole host of other prominent political figures are set to speak at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. And speaking of Charlie Kirk, just hours before his tragic passing, he delivered a powerful message about entrepreneurship and life's journey to restaurant leaders in Salt Lake City. We've got the inside scoop on what he said and how his words are resonating now more than ever. But the conversation doesn't stop there. Researchers are sounding the alarm about a disturbing rise in assassination culture, a trend that Charlie Kirk himself warned about. We'll explore the findings linking this culture to the murders of both Charlie Kirk and Brian Thompson and what it means for our society. And finally, we're breaking down the legal battle surrounding Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin. Will Tyler Robinson face federal charges? We've got the latest developments you need to know. Don't go anywhere. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. President Trump and Vice President Vance to headline major event honoring Charlie Kirk. In a significant display of solidarity and remembrance, President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and a constellation of other prominent political figures are scheduled to deliver remarks at a major event honoring the late Charlie Kirk. This solemn occasion will take place at the expansive State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The event, detailed on the website fightforcharlie.com, also lists Kirk's widow, Erica Kirk, along with figures such as Department of Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., War Secretary Pete Hegseth, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, Donald Trump Jr., Stephen Miller, and Sergio Gore. The venue, State Farm Stadium, boasts a capacity exceeding 63,000, highlighting the scale of this tribute. Attendees are encouraged to wear Sunday best red, white, or blue, with seating available on a first-come, first-served basis and overflow at the Desert Diamond Arena. The entire event is slated for a live stream on Charlie Kirk's Rumble account. The outpouring of support and the high-profile attendance underscore the impact Charlie Kirk had on the political landscape, with discussions already centering on his legacy and the circumstances surrounding his death. But what was Charlie Kirk's final message to the world just hours before the tragedy? We'll reveal the surprising details next. Charlie Kirk's final message, a lesson in entrepreneurship before tragedy. In a poignant turn of events, Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk delivered a deeply personal and non-political message about entrepreneurship and resilience to restaurant leaders in Salt Lake City just hours before his untimely death. Wade Allen, president of Costa Vida, was present at the annual Restaurantology Summit hosted by the Savory Fund, recalling Kirk's focus on the inherent risks, hard work, and dedication required in business. Kirk's central theme, drawn from his own experiences, was that life, much like entrepreneurship, is a journey with both highs and lows, famously quoting, "In time, this too will pass." This message of perseverance resonated powerfully with the audience, providing a stark contrast to the shock and disbelief that followed when news of his shooting broke during the conference's lunch break. Attendees described the mood as somber and disbelieving, grappling with the sudden loss of a life that had been so vibrantly present just moments before. Kirk's presence at an industry event, initially seeming unusual, proved to have a strong connective tissue with the many entrepreneurs in attendance, his words on listening and engaging striking a familiar chord. Beyond the personal impact, researchers are now warning of a chilling societal trend that Charlie Kirk himself foresaw. Stay with us as we explore the rise of assassination culture. Researchers warn of escalating assassination culture following Kirk and Thompson murders. Alarm bells are ringing as researchers from the Network Contagion Research Institute and Rutgers University Social Perception Lab issue a stark warning about the rise of an assassination culture, a phenomenon that Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk had identified months prior to his death. The recent report highlights how political violence, including the attempted assassination of Donald Trump and the concept of killing billionaires, has become increasingly normalized, particularly among far-left segments of the population. This normalization is fueled by online platforms that spread radical ideation, transforming political violence into a meme aesthetic. The report cites the murders of Charlie Kirk and United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson as stark examples of this disturbing trend. Both cases involved bullet casings with messages, suggesting a connection to ideological motives. Federal prosecutors have also noted that the accused assassin of Brian Thompson, Luigi Mangione, could inspire further political killings. Survey data within the NCRI report reveals alarming justification for murder among respondents, especially those identifying as left of center. This erosion of democratic norms and the growing acceptability of political violence are driving increased security measures for public figures and a call for political and cultural leadership to condemn such acts. With these alarming trends in mind, we turn to the legal proceedings. Will the individual accused of Charlie Kirk's assassination face the full weight of federal justice? We'll have the latest. Legal scrutiny mounts. Will Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin face federal charges? The investigation into the tragic assassination of Turning Point USA founder Charlie Kirk has entered a critical phase, with questions arising about whether the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson, will face federal charges. NBC's Tom Winter provides key insights into the evidence gathered in the case against Robinson, examining the potential for federal prosecution. While Robinson was arrested on state charges following his father's persuasion, the nature of the crime and its broader implications are under intense scrutiny. The circumstances surrounding Kirk's murder, occurring on a college campus, have amplified concerns about political violence and the need for robust legal responses. The development of the case is being closely watched by legal experts and the public alike, as any federal charges could signal a significant escalation in the government's response to politically motivated violence. The outcome could set important precedents for future cases involving similar acts. That's all the breaking news for now, but stick around for a lightning round recap and your chance to connect with us on all our socials. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw President Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and Marco Rubio set to honor Charlie Kirk at a massive stadium event. We heard Charlie Kirk's powerful final message about entrepreneurship just hours before his death. Researchers are warning of a disturbing rise in assassination culture linked to these tragic events. And we're tracking the legal developments for Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to GlowLine for more incredible updates, ring that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all our social media platforms for even more exclusive content.